So my name is Blessed. I study. My school is with Ramji, but today I wanted to be a media guy. So I wanted to know how the high schoolers feel like when they are at school. So we will have our guest Wachira and Elvis. So we will hear how Elvis will be with Wachira. So let's hear from Elvis.
My name is Elvis. I'm a former Form 4 at Njuri High School, and it has been a wonderful time.
My name is Paul from Njeri School. It was a wonderful time back there, and I'm glad for this opportunity. Thank you.
So let's start our conversation. Let's sit down.
Thank you.
So, if I may ask, how do you feel like being at class when the teacher is?
It feels very good because you have something to learn, and you have many things to do, like writing notes, because the teacher will always dictate. You will not write your notes at the board, and there are many things, but you feel good to be in class when the teacher is in.
So how do you feel when playing with the bullies? Bullies. Sometimes there is bullies in your class. They just want to bully you. What do you do to them?
For me, as I can say, what I do is just leave them and just go on my way and find my peace. Because when you're back there and you start arguing with them, you may find yourself injured because, like, most of the time, they are like a group, so it is easily to get injured. Yeah.
Oh, that was awesome. So I have another question. At lunch, what do you eat?
At lunch, at our school, we take at lunch, there is a program for lunch, actually. From weekdays, we have a program which we take githeri at lunch. And on weekends, we can take either rice and ugali with cabbages. But on weekdays, we take githeri only.
What about Mondays?
Mondays,
The weekdays. Mondays from Friday.
From Monday to Friday, we usually do githeri only, and there's no changing of the program from weekdays.
For us, for Monday, we eat mchele, and Tuesday, we eat ugali. For Wednesday, we eat githeri. And then Thursday, we eat ugali, and then Friday, mchele. What about you?
For me, on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Sundays, at lunchtime, we take githeri. But on Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday and Saturday, we normally take mchele and dengu. Yeah.
So, if I may ask, who is your head teacher or principal?
For me, I can say the able man is called Gibson Mwangi, a former principal at Kiagutu Boys, and since he came back at Form 2, he has been very nice to us, doing a lot of things, changes in the school, yeah, and I really liked him, yeah.
What about the deputy?
For the deputy, I would say for the two deputies, the academic and the discipline, I can say they have been very good, very nice, interactive. Yeah, that's it.
What about you?
For me, I can say we have a very good principal who is by the name Mr. Joseph Wachira. And then for the deputies, we have very nice deputies who enhance discipline in our school, the discipline and the academic one. And we like them very much. Yeah.
Oh, those head teachers are I can feel them, they are good. So if I may ask, do you love your, do you have which teacher do you like?
For me, I can say my history teacher, because like every day in the evening, he comes and updates us on the ongoing sessions, everything, and I'm very glad because sometimes he even arranges some trips so that you can go out there and also learn more about the history. Yeah.
Oh, that's about nature. So what about you?
For me, I love the mathematics teacher and the chemistry because they all make my world to be logical, not staying there idle-minded. Like you are not even at all busy. You are very idle. They make your mind to be sharp, and I love them so much because of the quick trivia. Yeah.
So I see you love your teachers. If you may ask, which present would you give your teacher? An iPhone or an iPad?
For me, if I could be, by God's willing, if I could be able, if possible, I could give him an iPhone, which if possible it is the latest model. Yeah.
That's nice. Even me, I would be a teacher.
Yeah, for me, I can give them, if I will be able to give them both of them, the iPhone and the iPad, but I prefer the iPhone rather than the iPad. And as usual, the latest version or the latest model.
For me, I could buy the newest so that he can feel she or he is special. Yes. So, if I may ask, which is the best language do you like speaking in school?
In our school, we have this program known as language policy, which you usually speak at English from Monday to Thursday, and from Friday to Sunday we speak Kiswahili, and not Kiswahili that Kiswahili you know, the Kiswahili which is called Kiswahili Sanifu. Yeah.
Even us, the same policy you use, it's for us. Even us. So, even you.
For me, I can say in my school, there are no such things as language policy, but normally what we do as a class that was for Alpha, we used to make some days like Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. We make them that we speak in English, and if you speak in any other language, you owe a class sometimes each a packet of mandazi, or even you may distribute the mandazis. Yeah.
Oh, if I was there, I would eat all of them. So let's continue the questions. So, do your school have any animals?
Yeah, at our school, we have livestock such as cows, chickens, and many more like goats. But there are some scary ones like dogs. Yeah. At night, there is dogs for security.
For us, let's hear about it.
For me, I can say my school there are own cows and some few pigs. Yeah, and since the last time I was there, they said they had a new project of starting to keep chicken, which would provide the eggs to the school. Yeah.
So, if I may ask, do you trade at school?
Actually, it is only legal at the canteen, but some students do it illegally. But the schools sometimes just lay down on the cases here.
That's interesting.
Yes, at school there's businesses such as those for canteens, those people for making bracelets, and the home science for ironing your clothes. But there's some other businesses like the illegal ones, but as usual, they say rules are said to be broken. There are some people who break the rules at our school and they find it very easy to do the illegal businesses. Yeah.
If anyone in your school break one rule, what will the teacher do with him?
For me, I can say, in the case of stealing, if you steal, for example, like 3 books, for what the administration does, it calls the parents and asks them to replace the books 5 times. Yeah, so if they were 3, now you bring 15 more. Yeah.
Yeah, that's interesting. What about you?
For us, when you steal, you just go broke because we return 6 times for each item, and if like it is like the calculators, you return for the whole class who has been stolen, who has not. Yeah, and you might go for a suspension or a G, and that is not well at high school.
So it's that interesting. So I don't feel like going to high school. But if the opportunities are big, I can go. So another question. So how do you experience when you have many friends and they want to steal to take your things? What do you do?
For me, I can say, back at my school, I didn't have a lot of friends. So for me, I can say for that question, and the friends that I had, actually we used to share things a lot, help each other. So there's no such kind of stealing. So we are good. Yeah.
I wish I can go to that school because it's wow.
For school, we have such kinds of friends, but what I can encourage you, you just say, make loyal friends and be very good to them, and they will be good to you. There will be no harassing each other. You just care for each other, and life go on. Because in most high school, you might find bad friends, misleading friends. Yeah.
If I may ask, so if anyone broke your thing, and then you report to the teacher, what will the teacher do?
Actually, the necessary actions will be taken immediately. First, all the belongings in the class which he will be taken to the outside the deputy's office. Then the parents are called and he returns the things. Then, as I had said before, he will pay 5 times whatever he had stolen. Yeah.
What about you? If someone breaks your thing, what will you do? And if the teacher knows, what will she or he do to the boy or girl?
For me, first, if the teacher have not informed the teacher, I will go first and inform the teacher. And then the teacher will take the necessary actions. You will ask him or her, why have you done that? And what was your purpose? And then when the cases are solved, if he was not guilty or he was guilty, if he was not guilty, he will not do anything. Maybe it is you broke and then you blamed him. And then if he was guilty, he will be told to buy you another one and buy 2 for him, for making him to be satisfied. Yes.
Hey, that's interesting. So if I may ask, does your school allow any electronic watches, smartwatches, phones, laptops, and tablets? do they?
For school, that is a very, 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 very big crime. Even the LED watches, you have to be with a smartwatch only, or not a smartwatch, sorry, a stopwatch, because we need a watch for following the timetable when there's no bell ringer, and we need a watch for some experiments here and there. For the other gadget, if you'll be found with them, it will be a big crime, and you might end up into a suspension or a G in our school. Yeah.
That's interesting. I don't want to go to that school.
Yeah, for our school, no such kind of gadgets are allowed, and if you are found with one of them, you are asked to take it to the deputy's office, and then you pay 5 times the price of the gadget. Yeah.
Even watches.
Yeah.
This one.
Those are allowed. Only those ones.
Oh, that's interesting. So, because of our time is going, you can follow us from our internet. You can find us at YouTube, Twitter, TikTok, and others. To last question, which are the experience you experienced and you don't want to forget them?
At our school, I've experienced very much. Some are fun, some are boring. Like, let's say, for the example, the functions, the games, the clubs, they are fun. But there are some other experiences, such as being told to do something as like punishments, or you'll be called by a teacher into the deputy's office. And first of all, when you are called into the deputy's office, you first look at yourself and say, which mistake do I have to go there? Yeah, even if it is a good thing you're being called for. Yeah. And if I can encourage you, just join the clubs. They are good for people. Yeah. At school, in high school, they are good.
So you mean you are scared when you are going to the deputy's office?
No, not I'm scared, but when you are called to the deputy's office, especially the discipline office, you first ask yourself, what wrong have I done? Have I not tucked in? Whatever, those things, yeah. Those things, the simple mistakes that you do at school, you start looking at them, yeah.
What about you?
For me, I can say my worst experience is this a time I was found sleeping in the class during the morning preps, and I was given a punishment that we were a group of 4. We were told to watch the minor hall, a start group, and for real that hall is kind of big, but I was glad we were able to finish. And my best experience was when we were taking a trip for the geography people. I enjoyed a lot, starting from 4 all the way through the forest and to Hell's Gate Park. It was nice, all that wonderful. Yeah, that's it.
That's interesting for the good ones, but not the bad ones. So, if may I ask, so you answered my questions. So I have another one. If I may ask, sometimes if you come when you are at primary, sometimes when you come late, some teachers will tell you, pick that leaf. Do you come, were you going late or morning? Late or before? Before the time.
For me, I can say, when opening the schools, when schools are being open, usually the deadline for the time is at 3. But for me, I can say I always arrive at 2:30 so that I can know that I'm good and I'm on time. Yeah.
I think you are good. You are good to go.
At our school, there is a rule which says by 4 you should be in school and neatly shaved. And if not so, you might end up kneeling the whole since from the first time from the time that you reached up to the sleeping time, which is at 10 p.m. You might end up kneeling at these stones, yeah, for building houses, yeah, till night, yeah. That's the consequence of being late when you are opening schools.
You want to tell me if from 6:30 to 5?
10, yeah.
10. Hey, I will not go to that school. That is bad. That's a bad. No. Let's ask another question. If I may ask, your school was, do teachers give you present when you do well, or they just leave you like that?
When you do well at our school, you have to receive a present. You can receive it in terms of cash, which most people like it, or you can receive it in terms of stationary things, or at that time you receive it as Christmas offers, like, let's say, the wheat flour things like oil, yeah, cooking oil, vegetable oil. Those at second term you receive cash. At first term stationary, because it is the beginning of the year, yeah.
You mean you cook at school?
No, but we don't cook. It is for you to go with it home, yeah.
As in you show your parents. So as in you show your parents what you got for present.
Yes, yeah. Sometimes the parent will be glad because they see that the effort that you have done, you have brought them a wheat flour, yeah, something like that, and it is not just one single one. It is a whole bale, or a 10 kg rice, or 25 kg, yeah, such that, and it will be carried up to your home, yeah, or your parents to be called.
Oh, that's nice. Even me, I would just go to the reception and tell the teacher to call my mom so that she can come and pick the unga with me and the packages. What about you?
If I can say for my school, if you are in your class, you are the top. Normally they are given some bread, some cakes, and some quick cakes. But later, in addition to those who have improved the most in the classes, they're normally taken to a hotel. They swim, and later at the evening around 4, then they normally take chips and kuku. Yeah.
Well, that's interesting. Well, I wish I would be one of them.
Yeah.
So, if I may ask, which teacher gives everyone a present when he just passed by in school?
For us, the English teacher, when you speak English, if she passes, she hear you speaking fluent English, no mixing it with the Swahili like people do, the Kenyans, yeah. Yes, the Kiundudo, yeah, they mix it with the Swahili, but when she passes and hears you to speaking in fluent English, she can give you 100 shillings, 500 shillings, depending on how she is rating you.
So you mean what if she found you speaking in Kiswahili, what will he do with you?
Nothing, she will pass you.
I thought she will put you in Angonia and just start beating you. But it's okay.
For me, I can say it's a CRE teacher, because normally you find in the morning when he is on duty, he can go to the bakery, come with like 3 blocks of bread and come and just throw it in class, and everybody is just jumping into to grab them, and you just find that time interesting. Yeah.
That school is interesting. Where? Do you use lockers or desk?
For us, we use the lockers, which we lock your things, yeah, for keeping them safe. Even though they are CCTV, they are kleptomaniacs in our schools.
What if someone cut the wire?
They are CCTVs now.
Yes, there is CCTV, but when she or he acts, let's say, for example, CCTV is there, then she or he grabs some chairs, then he climbs there. So she or he will cut the wire, then no one will see him or her stealing anything. So what will she or he do?
For us, that because the CCTV will be reviewed, for every corner at our school, there is a CCTV. And when you make a corner, there is another CCTV watching you. And for that person who have cut the wire, will be the suspect because he has been seen in the CCTV, or we research who is a bit afraid of being seen. Like, most people when they steal, they look suspicious. Yeah.
Even sometimes I feel like some people are suspicious. Never mind.
For me, I can say we use the lockers, but for me, I've never locked mine because I know everything that I put in my class will be safe there because there are CCTVs. And for us, it's barely hard someone to cut because, as my colleague has just said, even in our school, in every corner, you just move left, move right, you just find a CCTV. So there's no way that you cut any wire without being seen. Yeah.
That's nice. So you can follow us in our YouTube channel at Kelvia Media, and you can follow us even at TikTok and other platforms, and you can see for part 2. It will move from 2025 or 2026 up there. So thank you for watching our video. Let's say goodbye with our friends. See you. So I'm interested in the school, especially where I hear that if they are the best, they go at swimming pool, and at 4 they take cuckoo and chips. Why? I like them. Even I will say I am allergic to cuckoo, and then I say I like pork. So that the teacher can give me pork. I like pork the most, but not chicken. But another teacher told us that chicken is made out of germs, but I didn't listen to him or her. So I realized it was not real. So see you at the next session. See you.